So in this video, I was going to show you how to easily decorate a staircase for Christmas. So to start, I already attached this garland to the staircase using some twine. So I just have pieces of twine kind of holding the main stem of this garland around some of the railings going up the stairs. This year I decided to attach the garland to the bottom of the stairs rather than the top of the railing, just to kind of make something a little bit different. So this way it's a little bit more out of the way, but it also lets the staircase shine a little bit more and covers it up a little bit less. So for my garland, I already wrapped in some incandescent lights. So I just used the clear. You could use multicolor if you prefer. And I actually wrapped the lights around the garland before I attached it to the staircase. So the first thing I'm gonna add to the staircase are a few tiny, subtle bows. So I'm gonna make a loop and then collect it right there, make another little loop. So these bows, I'm only gonna have 2 loops. So they're gonna be very small, very simple. And then I'm just folding these little ends, which will be the tails, upward. And then next, I'm just going to prune this off. So here we have the 2 little loops and the 2 little tails. So the next thing I'm gonna do is set that down carefully, grab a little bit of wire. I'm just going to kind of try to scrunch this together and then wrap my wire around this and twist it tight just to hold it. Now for your bows, you can make more loops if you like, or just do a couple just like I have here. So it's completely a preference thing. So then I'm just going to bend the tails downward and then fluff these out just a little bit. Now, I usually like to kind of try to twist these so they're not completely lined up with each other. So there you have a very, very simple bow. So I'm just gonna make a few more of these bows for the rest of the staircase garland. So then to attach the bow to the staircase, I'm just going to poke this little end into the garland and then use the wire to wrap it around the greenery. So there we have 1 bow. So I'm just gonna quickly add the rest of them to the rest of the staircase. So the next thing I'm gonna add are some of these berry branches. Now these are from Dollar Tree actually. So I'm just going to use a wire cutters and separate the stems so that I can spread them out more. So once I have all the berry stems separated, I'm going to just poke those into the garland. You'll notice I'm adding them to the garland so that they go with the flow of the greenery. So now that all the berries are added, the next thing we're gonna add is some ivy. So this is just kind of like a long roll of artificial variegated ivy. So what I'm gonna do is, actually gonna prune a little bit of that end off, and then I'm just gonna put in random sized pieces into the garland. So the next thing we're gonna add are some of these holly berries and leaves. So the staircase Christmas decor is almost complete. The final thing I'm gonna do is hang a few of these ornaments in the stairs using some fine thread that is in a color that'll kind of blend in with the background. So once I have the ornament threaded, I'm going to wrap the thread around the railing and tie it. And once it's tied, I'm just going to turn the thread so that it hangs more in between the railing. And then I'm just going to adjust my ornament so that it hangs straight. And then adjust where it sits so that it hangs more in between the rails. And once I have it where I like, I'm simply going to cut the excess thread. And they'll probably spin for a while, but there we have one ornament, and I'm just going to finish adding the rest to the staircase. And just to add a little bit of sparkle to the garland, I'm going to add some of these glittery stems. So these were just Dollar Tree stems that I pruned into smaller pieces, and I actually might prune them into even smaller pieces. So I'm just going to take those and tuck those into the garland.